Hey guys, Brox here, part 7 of the AI is awful in GrayZone Warfare. Here I'm doing a fun build with a shotgun because they said in the community notes and the patch notes that they improved the slug damage to make the gun viable, make shotguns viable, so I wanted to put that to the test. But what's important here is that guns in GrayZone Warfare only really truly matter if they can pen armor on higher level AI. So if you can't pen armor on tier 3 AI or kill AI from a range, then the gun is essentially useless, because unfortunately in this game, most AI, if you get anywhere near 30 yards to 50 yards from them, you're probably dead if there's more than one. So pushing up here on Midnight Sapphire, I was putting this to the test. We're probably shooting 30 to 50 yards with a design that is built with all the possible components to make long range firing possible with the slug rounds. I tested it in the base and it was shooting at 60 plus yards just fine, very accurate. But when I got out into the world, it became extremely inaccurate, and then the damage just isn't there. So whatever damage modifiers they put in just isn't enough. Enemies at, anywhere over 20 yards just don't take any damage from it. And with it only having a 6-shot barrel and your inability to get really up close to the bots without being swarmed and killed immediately makes the gun effectively useless. The only place I could see this being viable is like YBL. But you obviously wouldn't take a sniper scope with it. You would just go with a normal shotgun without the scope. But everywhere else in the game besides YBL or someplace indoors, this gun effectively doesn't... there's no reason to take it over an MK18 or an M4A1. As you can see here, we're hitting targets at that 50-yard range, and it's just not doing anything to them. They tank it. They tank 2, 3, 4 shots of it, and again, with a 6-round mag and a really, really slow reload time, it's just hyper ineffective. So I don't see this being enough. I don't see the damage increase being enough, or they need to get slugs that pen armor, because right now they don't do anything. Not enough where you can feel comfortable getting up close to 4 or 5 bots. Again, with 6 shots, you have to be incredibly accurate if you're going to get within 10 yards, 10 to 20 yards. And if you miss, you're dead. So I don't think it's good enough. Here, I'm using a M4A1. I tap a guy in the head, he survives it. I tap a guy in the back with no backplate armor. It's only front plate armor. He survives it. I tap him again, he survives it. Again, the AI just sometimes don't take damage. This guy tanks every M55A1 bullet to the chest and neck head area. He took maybe, I think, 4 to 6 shots there. I re-peek him. At this time I'm using single shot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, straight to the chest. Survives 10 plus M55 or M855A1s to the chest. This is a new problem with the game. Since the patch, there's massive AI pop in and random respawns now. They don't, I just cleared up to this area in Midnight Sapphire, and I get pop in from the entire row that I just cleared. So I just cleared less than 2 minutes ago, and then all of them respawn behind me at once. So here you're going to see me hear them. I turn around quickly because they start shooting immediately. So you can see me taking shots. I turn around, I look back to where I just was, and there's 5 respawns right on top of me, already aggroed to me on respawn. And I've heard reports that this is happening all over Midnight Sapphire, but I've also had it happen outside of Midnight Sapphire. But Midnight Sapphire seems to be a real bad spot for this right now. They're popping in behind you, they're popping in bushes, they just randomly respawning at random locations. So something is very broken. So just be really careful in the Midnight Sapphire areas. But you're going to see another clip here where they popped into a random spot in Bampaw, outside of Bampaw, and then they were doing something very strange. I've never seen AI do this either, which is they started jumping up and down while looking at the ground. So you're going to see this here coming up in this Bampaw clip. I come over to where, outside of the Bampaw entrance. I hear something to my left. I look down and just watch this. Yeah, so who knows what's broken right now? So in this clip, we're going to turn the corner with M855A1 rounds, the best ammo in the game. And we're going to put almost 10 rounds into a single guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 before he goes down. So again, the hitting the vitals thing is just not there. And then this is just a fun clip.
It's a coffee maker. Do you see it?
I sure do.
Have a good one.